guys, Adam Fennig here with Fennig Equipment. You're tuned into the Talking Shed. Hey, behind me we've got a Demco tender trailer. It's got two tanks, one on the front, one on the back, and we had that thing brought in here for us to plumb up and kind of customize for this customer. You've seen us do a few of these. I think I've done a video on about every one of them. This one is a little bit more basic than some, which is nice. I like it. It's clean. It leaves a lot of room here on the deck. But let's turn this thing around and talk through the details of this one. So let's start up here. These tanks, they're 3,200 gallon, both of them. So we've got 3,200 in the front, 3,200 in the back, and then of course the goal is to plumb the trailers with maximum deck space still available. So of course this is a Demco, so it's got the stairs on both sides. We've got our gauge, fill gauge in the center, and we come right out this side here down underneath the trailer. We run almost all of our plumbing specifically underneath the trailer. And here is the rear one. Again, cut a hole in the deck and we're going under the trailer. Nice, big, easy to get to handle. I really like that this is above and easy to access. Again, fill gauge. So you can see I mentioned this one's, there's not a ton going on, which is kind of nice because there's room for extra totes. There's room for whatever you may need. It's just a simple pump and inductor with an electric hose reel. So you've seen me talk before about these pumps and how we can plumb them to actually fill off of a tank that you have sitting on the ground. It can fill these tanks, and then of course it can push the product off into your sprayer or whatever you're tending as well. And that's how we plumb this one as well. We've got a valve here and a valve here. In order to do that, there's a strainer on each side so that it's getting strained, whether we're sucking it off of a tank on board or if we're pumping it off of the trailer onto a sprayer or something. You can barely see it right here, but that is our check valve for our air. That allows the air to come in but no fertilizer to come out. So whenever we blow off our line, what we're going to do is we're going to blow the product out of the hose reel to empty the hose reel, and that's going to go into the sprayer or whatever it is that we're filling. So of course we used a cast iron John Blue wet seal. Now you may notice this is a 2-inch plumb here. So a lot of times we're doing 3, but I tell you what, after tossing around some of this 2-inch hose, it makes you wish that they were all 2-inch. It makes it pretty nice. So of course powered with a Honda motor, and of course we've got our inductor system. Down here is the Venturi system valve to allow the product to fall down, and then your valve to control the product flow either through the Venturi or in a bypass mode, depending if you're running product through the inductor or not. Again, like I said, 2-inch hose reel. It's a lot more compact than those 3-inch hose reels. And right there's got the fill port. So, like I said, we run a lot of our stuff underneath the trailer. Here a hose comes out to our 2-inch fill, and we've got valves here for each tank to shut on and off. And again, we run all that stuff underneath the trailer. Keeps it real nice and clean, tidy, and out of the way, but still real visible and in plain sight when you're down here working. From down here you can see all the valves, you can see the fill, you can easily reach the hose reel and easily control your Venturi and it maximizes deck space as well. So pretty sweet setup that we just finished here in the shop today. Of course, we've got air on board, so you can grab air from wherever. We've got power on board as well, if you were to ever need power. So pretty handy. and this one's gonna get out the door here pretty soon. So that's what we're doing today, setting up another tender trailer here in the shop. Thanks for tuning in.